What's the best fan or interaction you've ever had that stands out, Ryan Villapoto?
Best fan interaction. To be honest, I'm gonna lean on Europe for this. Fans over there are absolutely insane. I was just back in England for the Vet MXON at Fox Hills, and I mean, man, I've been retired for going on 9 years now, and I mean, they still, it's bizarre going over there. But a guy got a huge calf tattoo of me, a dirt bike, the whole 9 yards. It was his whole calf. And then just recently, actually, at Fox Hills, guy comes up to me and he's like, "Hey, I want to get your sign my leg." So I signed it like just above his knee right here on the inside. And then a day later, he sends me a photo and video. It's tattooed on his leg.
That's
my signature.
awesome.
Yeah. So, you know, gotta love the fans.
I love all of them. I mean, there's been.
Wasn't the on the podium at Ironman, was it?
That was a little
Memorable.
awkward, you know. That was definitely memorable. I will never forget that one ever. But
Did you know what that was when it first, like before you picked it up?
No, dude, I thought it was a water bottle. I thought it was a water bottle, but I also thought it almost hit me in my head because when it hit the girl, everybody was like, "Oh!" And then me and JT kind of scanned back, and we both seen what it was, and I was like, "Ah, I cannot laugh right now. I gotta just finish this." And then I actually forgot about it, and then I went to step off, and that's when I turned around and I was like, "I gotta chuck this back at him." But no, that was definitely, I'll never forget that one. But I think anytime a fan comes up to me and you know they're just so excited to just be in my presence and just to get to see me.
Like my dad?
Yeah. And just that kind of stuff, it just makes me happy. It just makes me happy to get to, make their day and just be there and I don't know, make them smile.
I would say it's not necessarily one, but going to the West Coast rounds, going to like especially the Anaheims, sometimes, well, it used to be Oakland. Like you see the same fans every year, and you can count on who's going to be where, and every year it's like they're still pumped to be there. They're still pumped to see you, and so it's like, dude, I remember you. I recognize you. Like, how you guys doing? It's been a year, or whatever. So it's like getting to see some of those fans year to year is really cool.
Yeah, nothing stands out. There's just too many of them.
Yeah, I have so many fans. I'm such a fan favorite that there's too many to think of. But I've signed a baby. That was kind of impressive.
I've had some interesting ones before, but I feel like the best ones for me are the guys that come up and like, it isn't much of a just asking for handouts the whole time. It's like they show up and they might have like drawn you a portrait or something like that. Those things are super, super cool, and you don't run into those very often. So it's pretty unique and sick for those things to happen. I had a guy bring me 2 years in a row actually a portrait from High Point, and then a portrait the next year at Budds Creek. And I don't remember the dude's name, but that guy's pretty sick. I always try to go out of my way and give him stuff. It's easier to give fans like jerseys and goggles and stuff when it's not so, hey, can I have this? But they don't even know you. They're just asking because you're a rider. But anytime the fans want to trade with you, it's always pretty fun. And I like trying to reward them for doing something unique, being different.
Oh, best fan interactions. That's a tough one. Put me on the spot. I've had a lot of good ones over the years. I'm trying to just think of one that stands out. Honestly, it's hard to name one. Anytime a little kid comes up and you can, because I was a little kid like that once, right? I want to go see my heroes and get jerseys or some memorabilia. And anytime there's a little kid that you can just genuinely tell that they really are like one of your biggest fans, that's just honestly just an awesome feeling. Because I remember being little like that, and to be in the position I'm in now, to kind of make a little kid's day like that is awesome. But God, I've had a ton of I've got a bunch of signs and fan art. Somebody made a Chipotle picture for me. I can't even think of one right now. But anytime with the little kids, that especially having my own little kids, that's always awesome.
Best fan interactions for me would be, actually it's pretty cool. Like, you know, I started doing all this stuff and left Dirt Rider and with Steve now and Pulp MX Show, and I'll see all the people actually it makes a difference to. Not just the people that love After Dark and the fun stuff, but things that they look forward to every day. Like they traveling or they're at work and they really want to hear the show and the fun that we have. So the best fan interactions for me is when people come up, hey man, most of my day is spent with you and your voice, and thank you. And I get embarrassed because I just feel like it's just weird for me because I'm just a high desert guy and we talk about dirt bikes, so it's no big deal. But the second best interaction for me is I got to sign a half a boob, and I don't really get to do that much.
Alan Hawkins just told me that's what he's looking to do.
Yeah, I got a half a boob. There was no areola, just a half a boob.
Okay, that's better than nothing. My best fan interaction for me, oddly enough, when Adam was doing his vlog series, a lot of people watched that.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, a lot of people watched that, and the best thing I'd ever heard was I was in an elevator with two of my bosses. Two people walked in, we're at a race, and they were giving me shit about I was on a vlog. We walked in, and it was quiet like it is in an elevator, and the one dude goes, "You're Adam's gear guy." That's probably the best one I got.
Best fan interaction, I would say. Well, this family came up and I just signed their kid's forehead, so I thought that was a pretty funny one.
New Jersey last year, people went crazy. I don't know why. Like 10 guys came up to the tent and were yelling my name, but yeah, that may be the coolest one.